In the morning when I rise, give me Jesus.
Good morning. In our last episode, you remember Jesus was teaching people on the shoreline, standing in Peter's boat, and then he said, Peter, go out into the deep water and let's throw your nets down because we're going to catch some fish. But Peter said, man, you don't even know what you're talking about. We fished all night long and didn't catch anything. But because you said to, okay, we'll give it a shot. Well, they caught so many fish that their nets were breaking. They had to call their partners in. They had 2 boats and they filled them both with fish. And so the message was, no matter what it looks like, do what God says. He's on your side. He's for you. And so he sees the big picture, and whatever he says is for your benefit. Well, today I want to take that story one step further and see the rest of the lesson that we get from this. Look at how Peter responded. We're in Luke chapter 5 and verses 7 through 9 today. They signaled to their partners in the other boat for them to come and help them, and they came and filled both of the boats so that they began to sink so many fish that the boat couldn't even hold them without coming to the place where they would almost sink. Now look at Peter's response. Verse 8, but when Simon Peter saw this, he fell down at the feet of Jesus, saying, go away from me, Lord. I am a sinful man. Have you ever heard the sermon, oh, God's going to allow bad stuff to happen. He does it for your benefit. He allows bad stuff to get your attention so that he can save you. Well, I'm not denying that many times bad things lead folks to salvation. However, what I am saying is God is not the one doing the bad stuff. He doesn't have to. Do you see what just happened here? Peter's boat was so full of fish, he recognized the goodness of God. He fell down on his knees in repentance. For amazement had seized him and all his companions because of the catch of the fish which they had taken. See, God gets your attention by doing good stuff. I want to take you to Romans. It's in chapter 2. In Romans 2 and verse 4, do you think lightly of the riches of God's kindness and the tolerance and the patience? Do you not know that it's the kindness of God that leads you to repentance? God doesn't have to do bad stuff to get your attention to lead you to repentance. Just like with Peter, God does good things to get your attention and show you the love that he has for you. Because it's the love of God that leads us to repentance. It's the kindness of God that's born out of his grace that comes because he loves you unconditionally. And he proved that as Jesus paid for all your sin. In fact, he took sin away so that we are free now to receive God's love and turn to him. Repentance means change the way you think. Quit thinking the way of the world. Start thinking the way of the Lord, because he's good. He's always good. He's nothing but good. Behold the goodness of God, the love of God, the grace of God for you that leads you to repentance, not only in terms of salvation, but in terms of walking in victory in your life today. Oh, God bless you as you walk in that victory. Trust in God for his goodness that leads us to follow him into rich, abundant life. I look forward to being with you tomorrow. I will see you then.
Give me Jesus. Give me Jesus.